No!
I sat up and I said, she's right there. And I pointed in the room.
Little Miss Angel Keaton is not Angel Keaton.
I don't know, I just...
Bro.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Or if you guys are new here, hello, I'm Keaton. So today's video is going to be with Nat, obviously. Hi. You guys know Nat. If you guys don't, then hello.
Where have you been?
Where have you been? You live under a rock.
You're big.
Okay, Nat is...
your business partner.
My business partner.
Your daughter.
My daughter.
You're like my mom.
Yeah.
Your best friend. Your long lost sister. Your soon to be sister-in-law.
Oh God, we're going there.
And all around just twin flame.
So this is Nat.
Did we hit all the bases?
Yes, this is Nat. You guys can check her out on her YouTube and her Instagram. I tag her and everything, so you guys probably already know.
Keaton usually always tags me incorrectly though, so.
I will tag you correctly in this video, I swear. I always forget like a Y or a T or a something. I put this Christmas tree here so that it can seem a little more festive, but today we're going to be doing most likely to, so I asked you guys on Instagram to tell us most likely to scenarios, and then we have 2 pieces of paper. Oh, it's kind of washing out. Most likely to get themselves out of a speeding ticket.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'd be like, I'm so sorry, I love you. I deserve this.
I could like finesse it, I think. I've gotten myself out of so many speeding tickets.
Yeah, no.
Okay, most likely to spill their drink on their new shirt.
Yes. I.e. the triple stain.
The stain I have on this
right
is
now.
Literally within a day of wearing this. So.
Okay, also really quick, we were doing something and it was Brooke, Alethea, and I. Brooke was like, I never realized how clumsy I am until I lived with Nat, because Nat is so calculated with everything she does. Like, she doesn't like trip, she doesn't spill, like she's just like, this is how it's done.
You are. That's why like, I can cut this out if you want, but that's why like when you're drunk, I've always said you're such a functional drunk. It's like insane. Like, it's like you can barely tell because you don't have like mobility loss that much. Like, it's very weird because you're very like functioning.
Yeah, you can keep better.
Okay, I don't know. Nat gets drunk sometimes, you guys. I don't know.
They know that.
Most likely to drop everything and move to another country. Yes.
I could do this right now.
I feel like you want to.
I was saying it to my dad yesterday. I want to go anywhere.
Like just
and I wish someone would go with me. I don't want to be here.
I don't want to be here.
Literally.
Yeah, I can 100% see you moving to like Europe somewhere and just like living your best life.
Just for like 6 months.
Oh, just for 6 months?
And then I'd go somewhere new for 6 months. So if anyone wants to do that with me, let me know, because I'm ready.
Most likely to call, not text.
Yeah.
I call
FaceTime me every day.
I call Nat 27 times a day, and it's because I don't like texting. I've never really liked texting.
I'm thankful for it.
I just
I'm
call
happy
you.
You call me all the time.
Even if it's like 2 questions, I call. Oh, I call.
I respect it. As long as it's FaceTime. I don't want to hear your voice. I want to see your face while you do it. You know?
Yeah. Wait, most likely to pee their pants from laughing.
It's happened on many occasions.
I feel like you wet your pants
all the time.
More than like normal.
All the time. It's like bad.
Oh my gosh.
At least you got me diapers for my birthday in high school. Because I pee my pants all the time.
Often?
Yes.
Yeah, you do pee your pants. Ooh, most likely to date a famous TikToker. Name your TikTok crushes, can you?
Oh yeah, Harry Raftis. First of all, you guys, he replied to my TikTok of him that went viral. So I will say props.
You would definitely like date a TikToker.
I'd date Harry. I probably actually wouldn't date him, but I think he's hot.
Yeah.
Sway? I'd date anyone in Sway.
Really?
Okay, not Bryce. I'd date Josh.
Richard.
And Jaden.
You love Jaden.
My heart.
Jaden Hostler, if you're watching.
Jaden, I love you.
Okay, most likely to walk out of the house with 2 different shoes on. No, why me?
I think for sure you, because I have 4 pairs of shoes. And and my Air Forces are the only ones that slip on.
I could actually see myself doing that. I've worn heels or like booties before on the opposite feet.
How? How did you even get that on, bro?
The sock booties.
That hurts me.
The sock booties are like, both feet are made like the exact same, like they barely like fit any
That like hurts my feet when you say that.
Most likely to help a friend bury a body.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I don't know. I
Like,
feel like
your
if you
core
called me with
friends,
anything, I
loyal.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get it done.
Yeah, like I'd be like, all right, this is what we gotta do.
I'm in. Yeah.
That's kind of bad.
I'd have panic attacks.
You would be like, you have to call the cops like right now, and I would be like, we're going to the ditch.
I know, I could not. Who's most likely to be a Karen?
Really?
You put me too.
I was gonna say myself, but then I saw you picked yourself, so I was like, okay, I guess.
Okay. I feel like I'm like so rules.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like when you see people breaking the rules, you're like, why are they doing that?
It like scares me. I'm like, please don't do that.
But
like,
you're not a Karen. And like your mom's not a Karen.
True. Neither of us would do this. Who's most likely to make an OnlyFans?
I would say myself.
Yeah.
Because I'm all about getting the bag. So like if that was my persona, I'd
Get
be
that
like,
bread, get that head, then leave.
I feel like, I mean, I would never, but like if that was who I kind of was.
Yeah. Who's most likely to participate in a reality show?
Both of us.
We almost were.
Oh my gosh, yeah, we almost were in a reality show. That was so crazy.
It was like the Hills for Scottsdale.
Yeah, it was MTV, and we had like a whole Skype meeting with them about
like multiple.
This was like 3 years ago.
Yeah, it was when I was a senior.
Yeah, and they came to us and they were like, we want to do the Hills, but in Scottsdale.
Yeah.
With, like y'all's friend group and blah blah blah.
And we were like, okay, bet, easy.
Yeah, we were like, we're down.
We're in.
But we never ended up doing it.
But I will go on The Bachelor, so.
Oh my gosh, everyone submit Nat Braun to The Bachelor because she has to go on the show.
I love that she's saying this now because usually when I say it, she's like, nah, you're not going on that show. You're not going on it.
No, I just don't know if you would do it.
Oh, I think
I've always told you, I think that you would be great at it. I've told you you're very personable. Like, you would literally work the room. Like, they would love you.
They better.
They would love you. Who's the next Bachelor? My hands are so dark. I'm so sorry. I stopped hands last night and I really messed up.
I want you to zoom in on your knuckles. They're wild. Cry when someone yells at you.
Oh my god. I cry at everything.
I do not.
Like, if you slightly raise your voice, I'm like, I just don't understand. I just don't understand what's going on.
Keaton's telling me about Brandon leaving, and she's like, and then I started bawling, and I'm like,
I cry at everything. Like, it can be so minimal. Like, I cry at the stupidest shows and everything. We gotta get you to cry a little bit more.
I need to get my emotions out and about here and there, you know? Who's most likely to elope?
Elope. That's like get married and like tell no one. Yeah.
That's how I want my wedding to be.
Remember, that's how I wanted it to be for the longest. Like when I started dating Brandon, I was like, I'm never gonna show him ever.
Yep.
And I didn't for a year, but I was like, I'm never gonna show him until we get married, and then I'll be like, oh my god, I'm married.
I remember being like, hell yeah, that's the plan.
That's what I wanted to do for the longest time. I mean, I still kind of want to do it, but I already passed my chance up.
Sorry.
I already showed him, so it is what it is.
Who is most likely to accidentally miss or show up late to each other's wedding? Bull.
Not bull.
Bull.
I am always on time. Am I not always on time?
You are, but sometimes...
I'm so prompt.
You know what's coming to my head? Is when we'd have like a meeting at Tim's, and I'd be like, hello, where are you? And then you're like, oh, we have a meeting?
Yes.
That's the only one that's coming.
I would never miss your wedding, but I guess out of both of us, maybe it could be me. Also, Nat, like, she takes events in her life very seriously, like involving you. Birthdays, like graduation, like those things. Like, if you don't come, like, you're canceled. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's how you are.
I feel like I don't ask for a lot.
Exactly. There's like things like that that will like trigger you forever. But me, like, I'm like, It's whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I'll go to my text to text someone happy birthday and realize they never texted me in like 4 years, and I'm like, it's okay, happy birthday.
I'm like, they didn't do it for me.
I know. That's why I'm like,
oops.
That's why, like, the wedding thing, you would be like, no.
That's why I like want a small wedding, because I'm like, if I invite 300 people and only 150 are like, I'll go, I'll be like, no one likes me.
No, most likely to survive in the Hunger Games or on a deserted island. I would die.
I would take that so serious.
I would die on the first day. I would be like, guys, I can't go on.
I'd be like, what do we have to do? What do we have to do to win? We're gonna get it done.
Yeah, like, you're really competitive. I have no, like, competitive bones in my body, so I would just give up. I'd be like, I'm gonna lay here, and that's about it. Most likely to get arrested.
Like we've said, I'm a rule follower.
Yes, we had this discussion.
Yeah.
You're a rule follower, and I just like to wing it. I like to see how far things can go,
Scares
and that
me.
would most likely get me arrested. Okay, most likely to shoot their shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, I never shoot my shot though. I did the other day, bro.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like, you do though. Like, even when I was, like, when we were in college and, like, there would be certain guys who would be like, no, I just, like, messaged them. Or I just went up to them and, like, talked to them. I'm like, I would never do that. Like, I would never do that. Ever. Like, even with Brandon, like, it wasn't, like, that was, like, the first person I would ever, like, okay, like,
Right.
I'll reach out. Other than that, never shoot my shot. I'm so uncomfortable. You're just kind of like,
Keaton's like, come
this.
to me.
Yeah. No, it's more like I'm nervous.
I
Like,
get
whatever.
it.
You have, like, more confidence of that. Like, you're just like, it is what it is. I'm gonna go for it.
I saw a TikTok about it the other day, and it's like, adopt that and what mindset. I said hi to a guy and he didn't reply. And what? You know?
I like that.
Like who? Okay.
I like that. You and Brooke both shoot your shot. Okay, most likely to get salty over something small.
No. No. No.
I don't get that salty. Okay, yes, I do.
I think you're a little bit more so than me.
I'm trying to think of an example.
Like,
She's like, well, I have 100, so let me just
I've been
think about
keeping
a couple.
track, actually.
I think the difference is, like, things that are small to you are not small to me.
Yeah.
Things that are small to me are not small to you.
Yeah.
So where I'm like, you get salty over that, lame.
Yeah.
But you're like, no. And
Yeah.
then with me, I get salty over stuff, and you're like, that's stupid.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why.
Okay. Good to know about us.
Good to know. We're figuring each other out. Most likely to tell the waiter that you got the wrong order.
I would never.
I would never do that. I would never.
Okay,
If
good.
I
Cancel
ordered
out.
mac and cheese and they served me steak, I would say thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Isn't
I
that
order
like-
water and they serve me wine. I'm an alcoholic. Here we are. I'm like, thank you so much.
I love wine.
I get so scared with, like, ordering
Agreed.
and stuff like that.
Okay, ignore that you and Brandon were dating. You and Brandon have never dated. Who's most likely to fall in love with their best friend? And you know what I learned why I do that?
Why?
Is because with my Aquarius in Mercury being the love,
Okay.
like if someone were to like, if I would never go on a blind date.
Yeah.
If I met someone and went on a date, I'd have to be friends with them for like 6 months before I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I like you.
Yeah.
I
I
can't do
feel like you're that way. I feel like you've always been that way. Like, you
Yeah.
have to hang out with someone a lot in order,
Uh-huh.
and then you're like, wait, I think I have feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Okay.
makes sense.
Okay, who's most likely to live in a beach house and who's most likely to live in a high rise in the city? So beach house, high rise in the city.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Chill vibes, love
She's
that.
such a beach girly. She's
Yeah.
a broad girl, so
She'll
she'll be at the beach surfing with her hot surfer boyfriend.
Who would most spontaneously get a tattoo? Okay.
Okay, me.
We're talking about it.
We're debating on getting tattoos right now. Well, Nat's debating. I'm not debating. I'm like
Keaton's
less-
in.
Yeah, I don't like mind that much getting tattoos, especially like if they're like small, somewhere like not noticeable. Like to me, I don't think about it as like a big decision.
Yeah.
Whereas you're like Oh my gosh, a tattoo.
We were talking about it last night, and as you were texting, I was in bed like, it's gonna be on my body forever. What are people gonna think when they see it? Am I gonna hate it? What if I hate it? What if my wedding photo?
Oh my god, you're thinking of your wedding photo?
Yes.
Nat, if we get one behind our ear, what are you talking about?
I know, but that's my anxiety-ridden mind going through everything. Who's most likely to, I feel like this is both of us, not respond to messages?
Yeah, I would say me.
I'd say more so you.
I'm a really, really bad texter.
Terrible.
Like, the worst. You have to call me or voice memo. If it's a voice memo, I'll always answer because it's like, I can pick it up and walk around while I'm doing stuff.
Yeah.
The problem with texting is like, I don't like to sit down and like type and answer. Like, I just like to like talk and then go.
Agreed.
Who's most likely to cut their own bangs?
Not the bang.
I said you. I would never cut
It honestly is for sure.
I feel like you would just be at home like, I saw this on TikTok and I just sliced my bangs
And
off.
whatever. It'll grow back.
Most likely to become a cat lady.
Not me.
I love cats, but I love all animals, so I would definitely get cats. Most likely to have a ghost encounter. Yeah.
Bro.
Have you ever had a weird ghost story?
I just like anything with the spirit world freaks me out. Like, I get nervous that someone's gonna break in my house, but I get nervous when I'm at home alone, like, and Brooke's not there, because I'm like, a spirit's gonna come and take over my body.
They're not gonna come get you, dude.
How do you know?
You have to, because like it doesn't work like that. They don't just like come into your home and possess you randomly. You have to like be into that type of stuff and like invite weird stuff into your life.
Okay.
You know, like that. It doesn't just like come into you while you're sleeping and one day you wake up and you're possessed.
I'm like so nervous that it's gonna happen.
That does not happen. No.
So that's why whenever I'm scared, I sleep with all the lights on, because they can't come to you in the light.
No, that is one, not true, but two, they definitely can't just like
Have you
possess
had a ghost story?
Yeah.
So casual, what?
When I was younger, I was literally just talking to my mom about this like the other week. Because when I was younger, there was, I mean, I don't know if she was a ghost. I think she was just like, my mom says she was an angel. I feel like maybe she was just like a spirit, angel, whatever. But like when I was younger, there was like a lady who I vividly would see in our home all the time. There was two things that I would vividly see, and I would tell my mom and like my sister, and like everyone knew. We named her. Her name's Isabella. She literally like lived in our home, and we named her. Like I would see her all the time, and my mom, like, she was obviously freaked out by it, but like that is what it was. She was in
If my child ever pulls that.
My camera cut out, but anyway, I was saying about my ghost. When I was asleep, or I was sleeping in my sister's bedroom because I was scared to sleep by myself because like the lady that was in our house or whatever, I was like, ugh, like I don't want to sleep by myself, whatever. I was asleep, and because I sleep talked, my sister and Lauren were like messing with me, and they were like, oh, like where's Isabella, like blah, blah, like talking to me, like because I was sleep talking. And I sat up and I said, she's right there, and I pointed in the room, and Lauren and my sister were like, like they said they literally were like crying, like they were like freaking out, like they were like, what is she talking about? I was in my sleep completely. I have no like memory of that, but because I sleep talk all the time, I guess I was sleep talking, and they were like, oh my gosh, let's ask her about like where she is. And then I was like, she's right there, and they were like, no, goodbye.
If you were my daughter or my sister, I'd literally be like, get her out of here.
I wasn't like possessed or anything. I just like saw like a lady.
See dead people.
I saw a lady. We were talking about it because we were like, what makes some people be able to like see stuff like that and some not? I think she was there because there was like a black figure, like it was all black, and it, in my opinion, seems like a man, but I don't know. But it was just like all black. It was really,
That was the bad one.
You know how when you see like people describe sleep paralysis?
Yeah.
And it's like those pictures and it's like an all black like fuzzy thing. I would see that. And like I knew when I saw the girl, like she's not bad. Like I was like, whoa, like what am I seeing? Like I was like freaked out because I was like, oh,
Was her image, or was her coloring like white? Like
she
angelic?
looked like just like a person.
Okay.
Like she was just a person, like a regular person. Like, she didn't look like glowing, she wasn't doing anything weird, she just like looked like a regular person. But the little evil thing, whatever it was like a black figure. So like when I had told my mom that, my mom, like we were talking about it, and she was saying she thinks maybe like the girl angel, whatever she was there because that was like there or something like that.
You're blowing my mind.
Something weird. Isn't that crazy?
Yes. I literally, whenever I think of like buying a home, that's the first thing that comes to my mind.
Yeah. It's weird.
Wild.
I was likely to be detained for public urination.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
If I have to pee, which I do every 20 minutes,
She'll definitely be detained.
I'll do it.
Most likely to be suspended from school.
Do not catch me being suspended.
I was suspended.
Really?
Yeah. Like my senior year, I was suspended for like 2 days.
Why?
Because there was a guy I was talking to at the time, and he went to a completely different high school, and I decided I wanted him to pretend that he went to my high school and come to all my classes with me. So I snuck him into the building, to the school, and like he came to lunch with me and like went in my classes and like...
What?
And the teachers were like, he doesn't go here.
I have never heard of that before. Why have you never told me that? What?
I don't know. They were like,
Who does that?
that's what I'm saying. I like to push it until like I was like,
What did your mom say?
she was just like, what? Why would you do that? And I was like, I don't know.
Little Miss Angel Keaton is not Angel Keaton.
I don't know. I just
Bro.
thought it would be funny. Most likely to become a stripper.
I feel like it has to be me.
Yeah.
But like I wouldn't.
But like I think you would enjoy it if you did.
Oh yeah.
I feel like it
If
would
you
be
put a
living your
mask
best
on
life.
me, I was
You
the
would go.
mask stripper, I'd do it.
You would go ham.
As long as people don't know it's me, and easy.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this lovely holiday video.
Yes, so holiday.
I hope you learned so much about us. Don't forget to follow now on Instagram and check out our YouTube channel. I will correctly link it down below
Thank
this
you.
time. And subscribe here for more videos. I'm gonna be vlogging up until Christmas. And I swear in the next video I will wash my hands off and they won't be this color, so you won't have to look at that anymore. But thank you guys so much for watching.